Hello everyone. This will be the continuation video for the previous one, where I showed you my new capacitor leakage tester. This time, let's measure some capacitors.
Audio tinkering lab, where sounds twist and snag, echoes of the past, blending new crafts.
Okay, my tester is now installed in the bench, and I will introduce you how it functions and how I am going to use it. And then I'm going to take some components and show you if they are leaky or not. As always, if you like my videos, please thumb up and consider subscribing my channel. And the warning with this project, if you are not familiar with the high voltages and electronics and electricity, don't try this at your home. There is a serious risk of injury and electrical shock because of the high voltages. Now, as you can see, my new capacitor leakage tester is installed in my bench, and I want to show you a little bit how it works. Now here you can see we do have this indicator light, which indicates that we have mains and 12 volts power supply is on. And then we do have this high voltage switch here and turn it on. There is another indicator light which will show and warn us of the high voltage. Now I'm going to turn it off for a while. Then here we have connections for the amperage meter. We are measuring microamps with my Fluke 89 multimeter. Next one will be the voltage, which I can adjust between 30 and 400 volts. And then the last switch is for the capacitor itself. In down position, it will discharge the cap, which will be installed in these leads. And the upper position, it will connect the high voltage to the capacitor, and it will go through this amp meter. You can also show the voltage. We can use this other meter here. If I turn it on, and then I will turn the high voltage on, and then I also will turn the capacitor on. Now you can see, I hope you can see, it's 393 volts, not exactly 400, but nearly 400. Let's turn it off. Now the voltage is 0 because these leads for the capacitor are now not short-circuited, but there is a resistor which will discharge the capacitor. For the safety reasons, it will discharge the cap. And now we are ready. We are going to measure some capacitors. Here we have this new one, new film cap, and we can test the leakage of the new film capacitor, just like so. And then we turn the test on. And I hope you can see this meter. There is almost no current at all. Less than 10 millionth of the ampere. Less than 1 microamp. Okay, let's change that. Let's take some old capacitors from the guitar amplifier. I am here now my restoration project, which is on the bench. Here we do have this one old capacitor. Let's try. And surprise, surprise, it is pretty good. No leakage. So it means this being very old capacitor, it would be just okay to continue using it. But because it's so old, I am going to change it. Let's take another one from the same amplifier. A Rifa capacitor. It's 620 volts. And look at that. With 400 volts, it leaks quite much, like 1 milliampere. And that is just too much. It will make some problems in the circuit. Let's try the other one. Similar capacitor as the previous one, the Rifa cap, from the same amplifier, and let's see how it performs. Same thing. Almost 1 milliamp. Now these capacitors, they are not any good for the tube amplifier. They leak too much. I believe this will be very useful tester for my audio restoration and repairing projects for this vintage audio equipment I usually work with. I do have plans in the near future that I will make another video where I show the schematic diagram of this electric circuit, and I will list all the components needed for this project, and you can make yourself your own leakage tester if you want to. But please be aware, there will be high voltages. Now, bye for this time, and I hope peace and happiness to everyone. See you soon.